Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boise State's offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the USF Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide open spaces. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
On the run, it's Norton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo.
He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Brown will throw it. He'll take another shot here. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Makes one man miss. He's up to 41 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He splits the uprights. That brings him to within 1. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's 4. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Sherrod. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Broncos are marching down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fires to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. To the air, it's Madsen. It's complete on the right side. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is now 4 here in the first. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive wants to throw. The short hands, it's Alexis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Both teams with production early. Now they go back to work up 10-6. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. It's a running room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Sherrod. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Give to the running back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Nimrod. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Brown will throw it. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Up to 45 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At the 35, he's loose. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact could that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys, but here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system. And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here for that playoff run.
Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. To the ground to try to move the chains. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the shuffle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On the run, it's Sherrod. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Powers through. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle, it's Franklin. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. It's complete to the right. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Norton. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quick release on the RPO. It's a seam wide open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sherrod. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Got his man quickly. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hands it off. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Brown wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Gets open down the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This time they'll go to the running game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll run it from the gun. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes...
Oh, he's got some space. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Brown will throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Escape. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Sherrod. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Sherrod. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the left. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end. Able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
And the Bulls trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Here's the handoff. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. To throw, it's Madsen. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Handoff to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, going up top. Unleashes one. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Up-tempo for the offense. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Madsen. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Sullivan. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab, it's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. Knocked off his feet. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Complete on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. to the ground with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Bulls are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, USF! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Gets rid of it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Sherrod. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Right on target this time. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Broncos get enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Bulls want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Florida. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown will throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The snap sets up to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Got some room to run. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. He's got him.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Catch in the middle, it's Norton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. All out of space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Wants to fire on second down. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Boise State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
That makes the score South Florida 34, Boise State 27.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give out of the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
The Bulls pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Brown will throw it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nimrod. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, running back on the move. Hard running there. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Pulls it in. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Got a man. It's Singleton.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They take the lead, just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes. But no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...